welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I have an exciting video. This is going to be a new series that I'm starting. It's going to be a weekly layering combos. Okay, I thought that this would be a good idea to help me kind of like use my own stuff so that I can stop thinking about getting new stuff. And it's also been a good way for me to kind of just like mix and match and test out my own things. So I had a lot of fun coming up with these combinations. They are really good. You don't want to miss out on these, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right into them. So for this first routine, I wanted to do something peachy. So this is for all of my peachy girls out there. If you don't like peach, this combination is probably not going to be for you. I actually really enjoyed it. It was not too like musky peachy. It was just perfect. I called this my drunken peach combination. So I started in the shower and I used my champagne toast. I do not give champagne toast enough love. I really don't. I think we just kind of forget about her because we have had champagne toast around forever. It's just really juicy, fruity. This one reminds me a lot of Tutti Frutti Candy. If you guys remember Tutti Frutti Candy from Bath and Body Works. Gorgeous scent. So I started with that in the shower, and then my favorite lotion to go in with when I want to bring out a boozy note in my fragrances and I want to go a little bit fruity is this one from EOS. This is the pink champagne, you guys. If you haven't tried this one blew me away. This is like, oh my goodness, this is, you can't get any more bubbly in champagne than this. This goes with so many of your freshies. So perfect for the springtime right now. So I used that. Before I got out the shower, I used an in-shower body oil. I always do an in-shower body oil before I get out the shower, just to kind of like seal in a little bit of extra moisture before I get out. And this day I went in with this one from PrtyGrl Beauty. Yeah, this one is called Jelly Bean. I don't see this one available on her site right now. She came out with these ones last year for Easter, and I picked up like, it was like a set of them. It was like jelly bean. It was all Easter themed. The packaging is so stinking adorable. Easter bunnies on there and Easter eggs and all that. But this smells exactly like Tutti Frutti Candy, jelly beans. I mean, it's very realistic, super fun. So I used this one. She has a lot of similar ones on the site, so you really can't go wrong with any of those. So this was the shower routine. After I go in with my lotion, I always just go in with my mist. And the one that I picked out for this routine was the Peach Bellini from Bath and Body Works. So the notes on this one are succulent peach, sparkling prosecco, and sweet orange. This is when the whole combination started to get like real boozy. I was in the bathroom and I was starting to feel drunk. Okay, I mean, I don't know why it surprised me when I picked out everything that had a champagne or like a liquor note, but like once this started hitting my skin and it started getting into the air, I was like, oh, you want to talk about drunken peach? This is very similar to that Calypso Clementine scent. I feel like they're like neck and neck. Only thing is I really feel like the Peach Bellini has that a little bit more bubbly champagne kind of feel to it. So I used that for a mist this day. And then for a perfume, when it comes to peach and like nectarine and those types of notes, I love to reach for Kayali. This is the Wedding Silk Santal. So perfect for a peach routine. Oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful fragrance. The dry down on this, once that praline and it started to get a little bit woody, oh my goodness, the sugared musk, I could not stop sniffing myself all day. After I was done putting on this, I was like, okay, that's cute, but it still wasn't strong enough for me. I wanted this to last all day. And I actually do have the European Perfumes version of Wedding Silk Santal. This is like a stronger, amped up version of Silk Santal. See, this one smells like the dry down of Silk Santal. So like how Silk Santal starts out nice and light and bright, fruity, like very champagne and bright. This one skips all of that and gets right to the dry down. It gets really heavy, musky, and it gets that praline, super sweet, syrupy, drippy, like sugared peaches. Cobbler. Think cobbler is what this gives, okay? So this really just took it to the next level and almost made it like glazed peaches. It was gorgeous. My favorite layering thing to like add to anything peachy, fruity, honestly anything, is this 100 Whispers by DUA. This is their dupe for 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. The way that this fragrance, like, it just makes it a little bit more grounded. It adds like a little bit more of a woody note to me. Honestly, this kind of has like a little hint of like a wood shavings note to it. I know it sounds crazy, but I guess it must have like a sandalwood or some type of wood in here, but absolutely love it. It's almost just like it just grounds whatever fragrance and it makes it substantial. It gives the whole combination a little bit more body. So this, with this combination, was so perfect. And then you guys know I had to add a perfume oil because why would I not? So let me tell you, one of my favorite bubbly perfume oils to go to is this one by Sand and Fog. This is called Pop the Bubbly. I believe this is a dupe for like Marc Jacobs Oh So Sweet perfume. So you probably can find this. I found this one at TJ Maxx for $12.99. But this one, it is like, I honestly love to layer this with so many of my freshies. It just added a little bit of brightness to this combination that it was missing. This added a little bit of like a citrus zing to this whole situation right here. Beautiful. I'm telling you guys, if you like peach and you have any of these, you have to try them together. So for Monday, I think I was just like in the house this day and I wanted to be super comfy and cozy, and this combination right here is like one of my favorite little nighttime comfy cozy routines that I've been doing for just like staying in the house. Okay, so I think I called this one like my fresh milk combination because that's what this combination kind of gives me, is just like fresh, like frothy milk or something. So I started in the shower with this one right here. This is Vanilla Romance. I forgot how good this was. Y'all, we need to pull out Vanilla Romance again, because sometimes in my head I think that this is too spicy, but then every time I go to use it, I'm like, what was I thinking? It's not too spicy. This is just like perfect. So I use this one. It says the notes are fresh cardamom, vanilla absolute, and captivating woods. This is so beautiful when you use it in the shower. Like, it gets such a good aroma going when you're using it in the shower. I love it so much. Honestly, I kept it really simple this day. When I got out the shower, I went in with my Vanilla Romance body butter. This Vanilla Romance was so delicious. I'm telling you, I noticed also with this formula, I feel like this formula is different. This one and the Vanilla Bean Noel, these are like thicker and more moisturizing on my skin. Yeah, I don't think I used a mist this day. I went straight in with my perfume. And if you've been watching my channel for like the past, I don't know, 2 weeks, then you probably know what I'm gonna choose for this day. It is Milkylicious from DUA. This is their version of Blanche Bette, and oh my goodness, this is like fresh steamed milk with these beautiful, delicate white florals, just like not doing too much. And it's not thick and heavy cloying. It is just so fresh and sweet and a little bit musky, but so good. So good. So I went in heavily with this. So I didn't stop there. I was like, you know what? I kind of want to add a little dimension to it, right? So I had got this new Dossier perfume in. This is their version of Baccarat, which I've been testing out a number of Baccarat dupes lately. I am just like on the hunt for the right Baccarat dupe, and I still haven't found it. This is okay. The thing is, like, this smells good. This is actually okay for just around the house because I feel like it's a lighter take on Baccarat. Like, the DNA and the scent is there. It's right. But the lasting power on this one is just a little bit too light for what I'm looking for. But for the house and like going to bed, or if you just want like a little bit of a light whisper of Baccarat kind of feel, actually this one is not bad. My body oil that I chose for this day was the Land of Oz Exotic Vanille. y'all. I am very passionate when it comes to this body oil. And honestly, when I picked it up today, I was like, I don't know why this is feeling so light, because I might need to do a little check and see where is our level here, because she's feeling a little light. This is supposed to be a dupe from, it's supposed to be a dupe of Vanilla 28 by Kayali, but to me it smells more of like a mashup of Vanilla 28 mixed with Bianca Latte. So pretty, gorgeous. This sticks to the skin and you can smell this all day. And honestly, this one is loud, like, but even for just in the house, this is so gorgeous. This is giving edible, okay? Turns you into a dessert. So beautiful. I love this one, and I would buy 50 back up. So it turned this combination from like just being like fresh, delicate milk with like delicate flowers to like, it brought it back to that vanilla romance, that spices that was in Vanilla Romance. And it kind of made them pop again, because this was kind of getting lost with all of this, but when you put that little spice from Vanilla 28 back in the mix, this is like the perfect one for this combination, because the Exotic Vanille has spices that bring out the Vanilla Romance, but this also has like a Bianca Latte quality to it that plays off of that Milkylicious. You guys have to try this one, okay? If you like gourmand, it's really beautiful. And Tuesday, I think I had went and got my taxes done on Tuesday. So I wanted to pull out something that was going to give a little bit more professional. I started out in the shower with Cloud 9, and Cloud 9 has notes of lavender breeze, morning dewdrops, and cozy amber. This scent, for some reason, for me, it is so hard for me to explain. It's not, I mean, it is fruity, but it has more to it. Like, there's something fruity in here, and I feel like it's almost on the side of like citrus. It kind of gives like tangerine a little bit, but it just gives like soft girl. I don't know, like soft girl era, very delicate, sweet. It's not too fresh. The lavender, honestly, in here is barely detectable, but such a pretty fragrance. So I used Cloud 9 in the shower. Before I got out of the shower, I used an in-shower body oil. This day I used, yeah, this one is Lavender Clouds by PrtyGrl Beauty. And this one is the perfect mix of like lavender and vanilla. Like, if you want a lavender oil that's not too like essential oil, like aromatherapy, this is a really beautiful oil. I used this in the shower. Then as soon as I got out, I went in with my lotion, and this day I used Platinum. Platinum, oh my goodness. I think Platinum right now for me, oh my goodness. Do I have a perfume of this? I don't think I have the perfume of this, but oh my goodness. Sniffing this right now, it makes me want to get my hands on the perfume. I don't even think the perfume is available on their site, but I keep saying that this is so much, it's so like giving luxe, elevated luxury. Like, if you didn't tell me that this was Bath and Body Works and I just sniffed this, I would honestly think this is like high-end, like Parfums de Marly. Okay, and it's strong too, and so high-end and luxe. The notes on this one are sparkling bergamot, silver blooms, and patchouli musk. I really don't feel like the patchouli is doing too much in here. I don't really smell this and think patchouli right away. I always tell you guys, this one reminds me of Donna Born Aroma. Like, if they made body care for Donna Born Aroma, I feel like it would smell like this. So pretty and beautiful for a nice little spring day. So I used that when I got out. For my perfume of the day, I used YSL Libre. And you could see I really don't even have a dent in here, barely. I had the travel spray of this one first. And so I've gone through the travel spray, and now that's why I have the full bottle. Talk about a beautiful little spring day. This is so good. And this also gives like corporate baddie. This is like my go-to corporate baddie when I want to be taken seriously. I mean, obviously I was gonna go do my taxes. I don't really have to be super corporate or anything, but this is so pretty, elegant, sophisticated. It is so refreshing too. So this was the perfect choice for this one. And obviously you guys know YSL has lavender in it, so that's where the lavender is coming in, okay? This was really pretty with that, but I didn't stop there. I wanted to play around with this little Valentino that I just picked up. This is the Yellow Dream. Yeah, I'm collecting these like infinity stones at this point. It's kind of ridiculous. But I always wondered about the Yellow Dream. Now this one I don't feel like is a safe blind buy, but this is really pretty. It is so sharp, refreshing, sparkling, very heavy citrus in this one, and it's not even like orange, it's more so like lemon. I do feel like this one could lean a little bit masculine as well, but once you pair it with these like sweeter, more feminine leaning perfumes, I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But what I like about this one has a ginger note in there, and I really pick that up when you put this on the skin. So beautiful and perfect for this time of year. Like, this is going to be really nice for spring and also the summer. And then just for a little perfume oil topper, I did add the Baccarat Rouge 540 oil. Yeah, I just put the Baccarat Rouge 540 oil on with it. This one I think I got from like Wholesale Body Oils. I do have a video like reviewing Wholesale Body Oils if you guys want to know more about them. But these are like $2.50 or less. I think they're even less than $2.50. Only thing is you have to pay for shipping, but so worth it. And these are strong too. So I really like these perfume oils. And I was smelling this like after I did my taxes all the way driving home. It was gorgeous. So if you have any of these, try this combination out. You're going to love it. This next one is for my raspberry girls. I mean, this was just raspberry vanilla heaven, okay, this day. So I wanted to do a raspberry routine. And so in the shower, I started off with the Sweetest song. The Sweetest song in the body care really hits. Like, the mist is good too, but the body care in this line is so juicy. Like, I could use this every single day this week and not get tired. Like this, I want this in the wallflowers. I want this in a candle. I want this in a room spray. I want this in the detergent. Like, I want my whole house to smell like this. It is so juicy and pretty and perfumey too a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. So I use this in the shower. And then also while I was in the shower, I decided to do a scrub this day. So I used my Desert Haze. This is one of my favorite scrubs. Like, I like a lot of scrubs, but when it comes to repurchasing from Tree Hut, this one will always be in my stash. Like, this is the perfect scrub when you don't know what you want to smell like for the day. This just smells perfumey, a little bit floral, a little bit fruity. I think it has patchouli in it. I did see somebody comparing this to Into the Night, and now I kind of get that comparison. I'm seeing that it's like if you mix Into the Night with like raspberries or something. This is really nice. If you guys have not tried this Desert Haze, I really love that one. It's beautiful. So I used that in the shower. As soon as I got out the shower, I used 2 body butters. So I went in with the Sweetest song from Bath and Body Works. Same thing. This one is a little bit more on the tart side as far as like comparison to this one. This one is like giving like fruit juice. This one has a little bit more of that, almost like a dry raspberry. It's really pretty. So I used that right when I got out, and I kind of wanted to infuse it with a little bit of vanilla. So I added my Fenty Skin, the Vanilla Dream body butter. I have this little tiny drop that I'm hanging onto, and I was like, you know what, you need to just go ahead and use this, because I think I do want to purchase the big size that she just released. This is good. What I didn't realize is that I just need sometimes a plain vanilla body butter. You know, nothing else. This is so good for layering, like with any routine that you have going on. And then I went in with a spray. And of course, I just wanted to keep it simple this day. I went with the Sweetest song spray. After this combination this day, I was like, why did I get the mini? I need the big one of this one. This combination really made me fall in love with this scent. I think for me, I just have to sweeten this little Sweetest song up a little bit. And the perfume that I picked with this, you'll see how it made it a lot sweeter. This is such a refreshing, like raspberry type of scent. Love this. And then for a perfume, I wanted to test out this Flowerbomb, the new Flowerbomb Extreme. I already liked it before. Okay, I already liked it before this combination, but with the combination now, honestly, you guys, I have the full size already on the way. That's how bomb this combo was for me. Like, this really made me realize, like, I actually do love this perfume. I had to really hold myself back from like pretty much drowning this whole spray down because I wanted to keep spraying and spraying and and spraying. This is so beautiful on the skin. Once this dries down on your skin, it has like this raspberry jam donut, almost like a raspberry jam donut kind of feel. It is so pretty. I could not stop sniffing my skin. And I don't even really love the original Flowerbomb DNA, but this right here, you get a little bit of the original DNA. It's gorgeous. So I didn't stop there. Of course not. I really wanted to test out this little Minnie Mouse sample that I have from Dapper. This is their version of House of HOS Minnie Mouse. And I have this little sample here that I've been sitting on for like forever. And I was like, you know what? This would be the perfect routine with this combination. This, if you guys have not tried Minnie Mouse from House of HOS, this is also like a raspberry jam. This honestly smells like, there's almost like a little hint of like a lip smackers in here. It is just so, it's so cute of a scent. I really do like this one too. But if I had to pick for like a full size immediately upgrade, this one right here, but this one like added to the whole sweet raspberry factor. Gorgeous. That was so pretty together. This whole combination, it was just delicious. Okay, it was delicious. So Wednesday was cool, it was cute, but Thursday I think like blew it out the water for me. This combination is the cherry routine. Okay, I think I named this one Delicious Cherry because this is for my cherry lovers. Okay, you have to be into like sweet gourmand cherries. This is gorgeous. So in the shower, and I forgot about little old Sweetheart Cherry. Okay, Sweetheart Cherry. I forgot how good this was. This is gorgeous. I don't know why we stopped using this. This is perfect for a cherry routine. So again, once like so juicy, like it gives almost like Welch's grape juice, like the original grape juice mixed with like cherries, like cranberry juice. It honestly, I want to drink this. I want to drink this. It smells so delicious. So this one has wild cherry, crushed pistachio, whipped vanilla. I always forget this pistachio in this. As soon as I got out the shower, I went in with the Lush Cherry Cream. This is from Victoria's Secret. We have notes of juicy raspberry mixes with lush orchid and cherry. This one to me is like it kind of comes off to me like a powdery cherry, but it's still decadent and very sweet, but it has a touch of powder. It's like if you mixed baby powder with like something like Sweetheart Cherry is what this smells like. And at first I wasn't sure about it, but this is actually growing on me a lot. And I sold my mist of this and now I'm kicking myself. Why did I do that? I don't know. I honestly don't know why I got rid of the mist. I think that the little powdery note was getting to me, but I actually really enjoy that powdery note in here. It's like very calming, relaxing. It's like when you want to be a little bit fresh but also sweet at the same time is what this Lush Cherry Cream is. Very pretty. So I used that right when I got out the shower. And then I went in with my love, my baby. I mean, I use this one very sparingly. Sunset Glow from Bath & Body Works. This is my desert island scent when it comes to Bath & Body Works. If I would have to clear out my collection and only have one scent from Bath & Body Works, Sunset Glow. This one has fresh coconut, sparkling cherry seltzer, dreamy moonflower, and caramelized vanilla. This is just... So I had to pull out my Sunset Glow for a cherry routine this day. And then here's the kicker. I wanted it to be even sweeter. Okay, if you know Sunset Glow, it already gives like caramelized vanilla. It kind of is very similar to Sol de Janeiro 62. It's like the cherry version of Sol de Janeiro 62 in my head is what it kind of smells like. But I wanted it even sweeter. And this is one of my favorite DUAs. This is called Cherry Hookah. Cherry Hookah from DUA. This one is like hands down one of my favorites cherry perfumes that I own. Like this, if you love cherry, sweet, gourmand cherry, this one. This one is my go-to. And let me tell you, this whole combination was gorgeous. I was smelling, I actually had went to bed with this combination on. And I could smell this the next day up until like noon. I was still, all of this had like faded. I was still smelling the DUA. And I know it's DUA. I know it was the DUA because this to me has a little bit of like Bianco latte mixed with a cherry note. It's so pretty and gorgeous and just like gourmand and decadent. I love this so much. I honestly didn't know it was that strong and long lasting till this combination, till I tried it with this combination. But this girl held on for dear life all night. Okay, and I could smell her when I woke up all morning. So this was already gorgeous by itself, but I didn't stop there, of course. I also added the Crumble Confetti Cake deodorant. Y'all, I think I had dogged these out when I first got these because I had realized that they were aluminum free, but I actually tried them and these are not bad. These are not bad. You just have to get your hands on the right scent. They do prevent you from smelling. Like they do keep you fresh, but they don't have the aluminum, so you will sweat with these, which, you know, when I'm going to bed or whatever, that's fine. So, and it really does kind of amp up whatever vanilla gourmand routine that you have going on. So this confetti cake is one of my favorite scents out of this collection that they did, and it's very neutral and it goes with like any gourmand routine that you have. So I like to pull it out with this. And then why would I stop there? Why would I stop there, you guys? I had to add in a little bit of my Sol de Janeiro 76. This is my favorite one from the Sol de Janeiro lineup. Oh my goodness. This is like the perfect topper kind of mist. It kind of reminds me a little bit of 100 Silent Ways, and I think that's why I love to layer with this one, because it does the same thing as 100 Silent Ways or that 100 Whispers that we talked about. They smell very similar. It says it has jasmine, blackcurrant, and amber woods. Honestly, mostly out of this one, I just get like that amber woods in there. It just kind of adds like a little bit of a woody vibe to whatever you have going on. So the last thing that was the topper and the kicker for this little combination, I had to add in Sunset Glow body oil, or the perfume oil from the scent For You. I honestly don't even want to harp on this one too much because this one is so good. And I don't want y'all to sell this out. I don't need y'all to sell this out because I need to go and get backups actually. But this Sunset Glow is so strong. If you just want to smell like Sunset Glow, you don't even honestly have to use this. Like this had left the building and I was still smelling this. The next morning, this lingers and it keeps that little cherry note going. Okay, when all of these cherry notes have died down, this is like the little engine that could. She's not clocking out. Okay, so that was my secret weapon with this combination. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be using this one again. So that was, what was that, Thursday? That was Thursday. So Friday was the bubblegum sugar combination. Okay, this is for those of you who want to smell like a bag of candy. You want to smell as sweet as a cavity. Like, this combination was so good, but just very sweet and girly and feminine and pretty. I absolutely love this one. This one was also a runner-up in my favorite, I must say. So I started out in the shower with my Dove oat milk and berry brulee. If you're a body care girly, you just need this. You just need this one. If you love body care, I'm sure you're gonna like it. This one also smells like a fruit smoothie. Like there's something creamy about this one. I guess it's like whatever oat milk is in here, but one of my favorite scents. Soon as I got out the shower, I went in with this body glaze from Canvas Beauty. This is the Scent from Heaven. And if you know, you know. Like this scent, I honestly forgot how good this was, but this is one of those scents that I never decluttered because I just knew how good this one is hard to explain. So the top notes are sweet cherries, star anise, peach cream, coconut, mixed berries, tonka bean, vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. If you guys have not smelled this, when I used this day, I was like, this, if I was going to declutter all of my body glazes, this is probably the one that I would keep. Perfumey and sweet and girly, feminine. It has a little bit of like this creamy type of feel. And I think it must be like this star anise that's giving it like a little bit of spice. Yeah, I do pick up the cherries. It's gorgeous. And then right when I got out the shower, I mixed, I actually used a little bit of Cloud9 with that body glaze. That body, if you know the body glaze formula, it's very oily. So I kind of mixed it in with the lotion just to kind of cut down on that oily factor because it can be greasy. And also, I really wanted to use my Cloud9. I just wanted an excuse to wear Cloud9 as well. So I had to include Cloud9. And then I also topped it with my mist. This mist. So good. This, I'm gonna honestly run through this whole summer. Like this is such an easy reach for the spring and summer. So effortless, girly. It goes with so many perfumes. Very layerable. I really like that Cloud9. For the perfume for this day, I went in with my Care Confection. I really wanted to test this fragrance out because it's been sitting for a while and honestly I haven't been using it, and she was actually on the verge of being decluttered, but after this routine she's safe. She's more than safe. This was so beautiful. I think what it was, I just was never pairing this right. I was just wearing it by itself. This is so gorgeous, and honestly it has gotten stronger since the first day. Like I think I got this last summer. The bubblegum note in here is so strong now. It is gorgeous. So pretty. It smells like that vanilla candy. If you guys don't know, this one is the vanilla candy rock sugar dupe from Kayali. So I mean, it has that bubblegum note. It has like this sweet vanilla candy, syrupy pear in here. It almost smells like Labelle. I mean, I know a lot of people were saying Jean Paul Labelle, it smells like that, and I do get the comparison now. Like it actually does smell like that. So beautiful fragrance. I'm never gonna get rid of that. That is gorgeous. Why would I get rid of that? So on top of that, to bring out that bubblegum note, you guys know I had to go in with Berry Orange Bubblegum from DUA. This was the perfect time to bring out this fragrance. This fragrance is such a pretty like bazooka bubblegum, you know, nothing more, nothing less. It really carried the bubblegum note out of this fragrance beautifully. Beautifully. It amped it up so well. And my perfume oil for the day. So this day I went in with Velvet Sugar perfume oil. This is actually a dupe of Bath and Body Works, their Velvet Sugar. This is another body oil that is strong. Okay, it smells very similar to something like Sunset Glow, but maybe a little bit perfumey. This is actually getting me very excited for the body care re-releasing this summer, because I think they're bringing back Velvet Sugar this summer as well. And this perfume oil, this is from Wholesale Body Oils. I didn't tell you guys that. This is from Wholesale Body Oils. Like I said, I have a whole video on Wholesale Body Oils that I did last year. And these are like, again, like $1.50, so affordable and very strong. I totally recommend these. So this carried, this really turned it into a beautiful, perfumey, sugary, I mean, pear. It was sugar, pear, candy, bubblegum, beautiful. Beautiful. From now on, if I'm wearing confection, Sent from Heaven will be seen. Like, she's coming out. This is like, if you have Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar and you have Sent from Heaven, try them together. I'm begging you. I am begging you, please. You have to try those two together. They match made in heaven, okay? Match made in heaven. This combination was also so long lasting. Would not quit. Would not quit. So that was Friday. So Saturday was for my freshy girlies out there. This combination is going to be good for the high heat. It was super hot on Saturday. I think it was like maybe 85 degrees, 90. It was beautiful, honestly, because the wind was still blowing. It was just gorgeous. So my dad called me and he was like, let's do some work on your car. I needed to get my brakes changed and like my tires rotated. So we were outdoors for like majority of the day. And I didn't really have time to like start with a body care routine in the shower or anything. So I just like grabbed a lotion to start. First went in with my Way body cream. This is the St. Bart scent. This scent. First of all, I was never really crazy about this scent. I always thought it was cute. I just picked this up in the Sephora sale the last couple weeks. So this was my first time using the body care in this scent. I get mostly like pineapple and maybe like coconut or something in here, but I mostly get the pineapple. So pretty. This was gorgeous as a base, and honestly, this formula of this body cream is top tier. Like, this is up there with Fenty for body butter for me right now. It's so silky on the skin. It kind of felt like I was rubbing in a ceramide or something. It was so weird. I was like, what is this? It's so odd, but like, it's so silky on the skin. I mean, this is probably number 2 for body butters formula for me right now. I mean, Fenty is still number 1, but this, number 2. So I started out with that as a base. Then I was like, I'm gonna be outside all day. I want to be fresh. This is one of my favorite scents right here. So effortless, clean, and a really good freshie. If you are a freshie girl, I cannot tell you guys enough. You have to check out. This is Toy 2 by Moschino. Such a versatile scent. I love wearing this to work because it's not really doing too much, but it makes me feel clean and fresh, but not too perfumey. It is just gorgeous. It has like I think it has like an apple note. Not too sweet, but just very refreshing, sparkling, crisp. And then, honestly, I never really use this next scent. This is Pear Blossom by Mix Bar. But after adding it to this routine, I really got to love and appreciate this scent. After trying this Pear Blossom on this really hot day, I think the reason why I never liked Pear Blossom is because I was not using it in the right temperature. Like this, you have to be in the high heat when you wear this because it is strong and it's loud. And if you try to wear it indoors, first of all, if you try to wear it indoors, it's going to stifle you because it's strong and it's just going to be a little bit too astringent and too much. But if you wear this on a really nice hot day outdoors, there's no words. Like I don't know why I thought I was going to declutter this one too. Like now I would never get rid of this. This was so perfect for the high heat. And then I've been wanting to try this Galaxy Ethereal. Well, I have used it before, but this is Galaxy Ethereal by DUA. This really has just been a hit. I mean, this is so pretty for the spring and summer. It really, to me, gives like lime sorbet. This was the recommendation from Vania McKell. If you guys know Vania, shout out to Vania because she's the one that loves this scent so much and made me pick it up. But this is so gorgeous. It really is like a creamy lime sherbet kind of scoop type of scent. It is gorgeous. So where this was giving like very fruity fresh, this came in and like added some type of like creaminess to it, the whole combination. It was so good. Of course, I didn't stop there. I had to put on a little perfume oil, and the perfect one with this combination was this Lemon Sugar from Sand and Fog. This with the St. Bart's, forget the rest of everything else. When this hit my skin with the Way St. Bart's, it took me to a different realm. Like, I was like, no, 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 no. These two together, if you have any lemon body oils, body care, you have to try it with your St. Bart's. I don't know. This took me from being on the beach to now eating like lemon pound cake on the beach. Okay, it was breezy. It was so good. From now on, if I'm using this wave St. Bart's, I'm using these two together. These are so pretty. If you have these two together, just try it. Just try it. I'm begging you, okay? So pretty, and just the whole thing was gorgeous, okay? The whole thing was just amazing. And so good for a hot day. Okay, you guys, that is all I have for this week's layering combinations video. Give me a big like if you enjoyed. Let me know which one was more your vibe. Honestly, I seriously, it's hard for me to choose. I really feel like my favorite was the cherry routine with that sunset glow. That was really hard to beat because that is just like my favorite scent all around. But I do think the one that surprised me was probably the Rock Candy Sugar, because I never knew how much I liked that scent until I wore that combination. That was really beautiful. And then of course the raspberry with the Flowerbomb Extreme. Clearly I like that if I have that on the way. So everything here was so good. Please, I'm begging you, if you have any of these, try them out. Let me know what you think. And I love you guys so much. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.